In this video lesson, we will learn how to solve exponential equations. So first of all, what do we mean by an exponential equation? So exponents are, for example, 2 to the third and 2 to the fifth and 6 to the third, numbers raised to different powers. You can even have 8 to the 25th. Now, an exponent equation will have some sort of variable involved with it. So 3 to the x or 4 to the 2x or even 18 to the negative 5x plus 2. But all of these powers, there will be an x. And the x will be up top. So you'll have some sort of number to the xth power. So here's an example of a simple exponent equation. 3 to the x equals 9. Notice, this is not the same as x to the 3 equals 9. The x here is at the top. It is the exponent. Now to solve this equation, all we'd have to do is notice that 9 is equal to 3 squared, or in other words, 3 to the second. So if 3 to the x equals 3 to the second, then it's pretty obvious that x has to be the same as 2. So our answer would be x equals 2. So if we have the same bases, in this case 3, then for the two numbers to be equal, then the powers have to be equal. And this will be the basic idea behind all these exponent equations. So here's the next example. 5 to the 2x plus 1 equals 5 to the x plus 4. So notice, the 5's, the base, they're both the same. So we have 5 to some power equals 5 to some other power. But for them to be equal, these powers have to be equal. So what that means is that 2x plus 1 equals x plus 4. Well, this we know how to solve. This is just a linear equation in one variable. So we subtract x on both sides, and we will subtract, after that we will subtract a 1 on both sides. So we will just get, after it on calculating, we will get x equals to 3. And that is our answer. Now it's a good idea to plug in this answer so that we make sure that it definitely works. And if we plug in x equals 3, we get 5 to the 2 times 3 plus 1 equals 5 to the 3 plus 4. And now all I have to do is calculate. 2 times 3 plus 1 is 6 plus 1, which is just 7. So we have 5 to the 7 on one side, and on the other side we have 5 to the 3 plus 4 is also 7. And of course, 5 to the 7th is equal to 5 to the 7th. So the answer x equals 3 is right. Now let's move on to the next example. Just need to erase this board quickly. So let's say we have 6 to the x equals 2 times 3 to the x. Now, in the previous examples, we had the same base, and it had some sort of powers. But right now we have the problem that all the bases are different. So what do you do in a situation like this? Well, in our case, it's actually possible to simplify the equation so that the bases used on both sides are the same. I'll show you what I mean. What I mean is that 6 is equal to 2 times 3. Notice we have a 2 and a 3 on the other side of the equation. So if we take 6 to the x, that's equal to 2 to the x times 3 to the x. You may ask, how does that help? Well, you're about to see how that helps. We still have two different bases. We have a 2 and a 3, but now we can simplify the equation. We'll rewrite 2 to the x and 3 to the x instead of 6 to the x to get 2 to the x times 3 to the x equals 2 times 3 to the x. But now we can just divide by 3 to the x on both sides to get rid of that. So there are no more 3's anymore, or 6's. All we have is 2 to the x equals 2. Well, 2 is equal to 2 to the 1. So if you have 2 to the x equals 2 to the 1, then x has to equal to 1. Now we just check the answer. And say plug in x equals 1. Then on one side we will get 6 to the first. Six to the first equals 2 times 3 to the first. And anything to the first power is just itself, so it's 6 equals 2 times 3, which is pretty obviously true. So the answer x equals 1 is the right answer. Thank you for watching this video lesson. I hope it helped.